There is a red flag in the job market that you don't necessarily see when the monthly government report comes out.
The overall unemployment rate is 4.3%. In the last year, it's barely moved. But take a look at what's happening with black women. Their unemployment rate has jumped to 6.7%. In tonight's Question Everything, why are black women losing jobs at such a high rate? WBZ's Courtney shows us experts are blaming three factors.
Tell me when you were laid off. So formally as of April of this year.
Fajani Cadet's experience is all too familiar right now. A highly educated black professional who's now unemployed and worried about her future.
The anxiety of the uncertainty of what comes next.
Cadet was the director of diversity and inclusion for a global research and advisory firm. And that's one of the factors behind more than 300,000 black women leaving the workforce between February and April. Corporate America's retreat from DEI.
It's been really disheartening.
Abba Taylor is the president and CEO of YW Boston, an organization dedicated to creating more inclusive work environments.
Long-term career women in the federal government suddenly just being told they need to go for no reason.
She highlights a second factor, small businesses cutting back.
Small businesses are really being impacted by the tariff policies.
And the third factor, the layoffs in the federal government. There are more black women working for the federal government than in the private sector.
This is a 5-alarm fire.
That's why Representative Ayanna Pressley is using this letter to voice her concerns to Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors.
What I'm calling on the Fed to do is to collect the data, to analyze the data, and to come up with a plan. 300,000 black women have been pushed out of the labor force in the public and private sector, and that is a crisis.
She wants a response from the Fed no later than September 30th.
Black women have always been an economic indicator. We have been the canaries in the coal mine. So it is advantageous, and economists will support this, for us to better understand exactly what is happening to black women and then do something about it.
YW Boston isn't waiting for the federal government to help.
Talk to me about the role that YW Boston plays in addressing challenges that black women are facing in the workplace.
We have a lot of programming coming up this fall to kind of focus specifically on women of color, black women and women of color, including another webinar in October that focuses on women of color in the workplace. And so what is the status? So it'll be a continuation of this conversation.
Taylor tells me they're also working on putting a leadership program together for 2026. As for what's for Cadet,
you spoke to me a little bit earlier about being able to pivot and repurpose.
Yeah, I think right now it's helping organizations, as I mentioned, tie DEI principles to org effectiveness work. People are dealing with so much disruption now, societal, political, technological disruption, and right now organizations need leaders who have met the moment and can really help lead through change. And so right now I'm looking for different opportunities that are going to be more broad in integrating culture, learning, and employee experience.
Now, we have checked in with Representative Pressley's office today, and they still have not received a response from the Fed. However, if you're watching and you're wondering, what can I do to positively impact change? Representative Pressley encouraged community. She says this is the time to really show up for one another. She also mentioned plans to release more resources in the days to come. David, Lisa.
That is really important information, Courtney. Thank you.